folks, it's Jeff here. Just a quick reminder, if you're loving Disney Coast to Coast, there are a couple of easy ways that you can support the show. We'd love it if you could rate and review us on iTunes, or wherever you listen to the show. This is a simple way to help other Disney fans find us. Also, go ahead and share your favorite episodes on social media and be sure to tag us. You can find all of our social media information at DisneyCoastToCoast.com. And finally, I just want to say thank you to all of you who listen every week. Your support is very appreciated, and we love that you're enjoying our Disney geekiness. Now on with the show.
Is your magic meter running low? Well, we've got a cure for you. Welcome to Disney Coast to Coast.
Hey folks, and welcome to Disney Coast to Coast, the ultimate unofficial Disney fan podcast. I'm Jeff DePaoli.
And I'm Aaron Fairbanks.
Aaron Fairbanks, welcome back. Been a while.
What? It has been a while.
You got lost. You were like on your way over here to record an episode, and then you got lost for like a couple months.
Yeah.
And then you finally found your way back.
Yeah, I've been starving for months. It's been really unfortunate.
So welcome back. We're here to talk about something that opens this Friday. It's so close, it's almost here.
I know they already have some stuff up, right?
As far as banners and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Pixar Fest is happening. It opens this Friday, April 13th. So let's have a little bit of a dialogue about that right now.
It's time to dive into today's Disney dialogue.
So one of the biggest things I think is probably the parades, right?
Yeah.
Pretty good. It's interesting because these are old parades.
Yeah, nothing. Nothing new. Just
well, they are new though.
Well, there's a new float.
So well, not only new floats, new floats, new parks.
Oh yes.
So like it's kind of a new twist on these old parades, which are becoming part of Pixar Fest. If you don't know what, by the way, Pixar Fest is a Pixar celebration happening at the Disneyland Resort between April 13th and September 3rd. And as we said, Pixar Play Parade is returning, which has been a while now. When's
Play Parade.
Play. Yeah, when's the last time that actually has been at Disney California Adventure? I can't...
It was summer, right? So
was it last summer?
It was probably like July or August, right?
Okay, so it's been a while.
Yeah, not too long.
So, I mean, coming up on a year, I'd say, ish. A year.
Not that. It hasn't been that
I'll put it to you this way. I haven't seen Pixar Play Parade in a while.
That's understandable. I get that.
But
this one actually does have a lot of new stuff coming to it.
A few Pixar editions. And now, this actually is like, it's kind of funny. We'll talk about Paint the Night in a second, but I think it's funny that they're pushing Paint the Night as a Pixar parade. I'm like, you do realize it's not really a Pixar parade. They're just like, this is a good excuse to bring it back for Pixar Fest. But in any case, Pixar Play Parade is legitimately a Pixar parade. It's been running for years at Disney California Adventure, but now it's hopping over to the Disneyland Resort.
Yeah.
Which, since day one of this announcement, I've always, and it's a weird thing to say, but it just doesn't feel like a Disneyland parade to me.
Pixar characters at Disneyland in general just hasn't felt.
Is that what it is? Because I'm trying to figure out, is it the characters in the parade, or is it the quality of the parade? Like, there's something about it that's visualizing it coming down Main Street, USA, which we won't have to visualize very soon. We'll get to see it. Just seems a little out of place.
If anything, I like the fact that this parade felt small at DCA. It felt like kind of a small, like not a full on middle of the day parade.
Okay.
And I think that was more because of the space at DCA. Mm-hmm. So I think this is actually kind of a nice like swap, because at Disneyland there's going to be a lot more room. You're going to be able to take in the whole parade, but it'll still fill up that space nicely.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see that aspect, and whereas Paint the Night going to DCA, there's going to be so much more viewing area available.
I know. I am excited about that, because there's something about when you're at Disneyland, you want to see a parade from Main Street, USA.
Exactly.
And when you're at DC, it's kind of like, I'll see it wherever. And so, like, I'll be happy wherever I see Paint the Night. It'll be good. But it should be fun. Pixar Play Parade is getting some additional Pixar stuff added to it. Now, the beginning of it, I'm stoked about.
Yeah, the Luxo lamp.
We're getting the Luxo lamp and the iconic ball, which is, the ball is part of the Luxo short as well? Or
yes, yeah. And so I can't tell from the rendering, but is the ball like an individual unit that's going to like roll in front?
I doubt. So here's my guess, and I don't know. I think it is an individual float, for lack of a better term. But I don't think it's going to like roll the way a ball rolls. I think it will have wheels at the bottom.
It might be like a giant Sphero.
That would get so dirty so quickly.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true. That's true. I'll be interested to see what the final result is.
I'm just excited. Well, not only are we getting Luxo there, but we're getting Luxo for the entrance to Pixar Pier as well.
Yeah.
So like, it's kind of cool to see Luxo getting the love that he deserves. I mean, I guess he's kind of the Mickey of Pixar, right?
Yeah, and they have that Easter egg at Hollywood Studios.
Oh, you mean the animatronic Luxo? Yeah. He hasn't been around for a long time.
Well, and that's why I say it's like an Easter egg, because he was like always hard to catch.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a guaranteed scheduled thing where he would come out. So
that's why I'm kind of curious to see how long he survives, because for the Pixar Pier entrance, he's supposed to be an animatronic.
Initially, they're just gonna have like a still.
Yeah, he's coming later, right?
Yeah.
I am curious to see, once he's there and working, I'm curious to see how long that survives.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things like, you better catch it early on, because there's no guarantee this is going to stick around.
Absolutely, yeah.
So that's funny. So we got that, and then we've also got an up float being added.
Yeah.
Which is, it's a little bit of a weird float, but I like those characters and I like that movie. Russell's on a bird, and then...
Kevin.
Is that his name, Kevin?
Yeah, Kevin.
And then Carl and Doug are on like this foliage float with the house floating in the background.
Yeah, and the house is what I'm interested to see, because it's like it's forced perspective.
Yeah.
And how is it going to look?
It's gonna look like a tiny house on a on a stiff rope.
Yeah.
That's what it's gonna look like. And then we're getting Inside Out as part of it, which is something I feel like people have been waiting for a long time. The float will feature Joy and Sadness on Bing Bong's rocket wagon.
Yeah.
So there's a couple things about this. Number one, I feel like the other three characters get such the shaft with all of these. Like, actually, I would say DCA Pixar Play did it best when they did the pre-parade.
Yeah.
For Inside Out to promote the movie. They had like puppets, I guess, of all the characters.
Yeah.
But at least all 5 of the emotions were there.
Right.
I kind of would prefer that, to be honest.
Well, and we don't know. Maybe the other emotions will be walking like alongside they might have them there.
That'd be awesome, but I have never... The only place I think I've seen all 5 emotions costumes were at the premiere, I think. Beyond that, I've never seen them in the parks.
Interesting.
So, I don't know.
Yeah.
But this is, as I said, on the Bing Bong wagon, which I think is funny because it's the suicide scene of the movie.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
Yeah.
So we're depicting a scene of suicide.
Bing Bong is there, too, so he's on the float.
They're falling to their death.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's not
That's what's happening.
That's not what's happening.
I think it is. So that's actually quite a bit more, and I don't know if have you heard of anything being removed from the parade?
No, and I don't know. I assume with these parades, when they go away, they usually come back with fresh choreography, and they might like kind of...
That's happened before, yeah.
They might like swap things around a little bit, so...
Yeah, so I don't know. Pixar Play. I'm actually excited to see it. I haven't said that about Pixar Play Parade for a really long time.
You say that now, and then see it.
I'll see it once, and then I'm like, all right, maybe I don't know if it does belong at Disneyland, but it's going to be there. So that is happening. I would assume twice a day.
Yeah, because it's basically filling in for Soundsational, right?
Well, Soundsational hasn't played for a long time because they were doing so much construction on Main Street.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So that's been down. And
do you think this is just the like transitional? We're building a new daytime.
I kind of hope so.
Yeah.
I don't know. How long has Soundsational been there? It's so funny because like Soundsational is by no means new.
No.
But I feel like parades last a very long time.
Yeah.
So it's new-ish. I'd be a little surprised if we get a brand new parade after Pixar Play, but I'd be all for it.
Yeah.
Hey, bring back that dance party thing that they did. What was that parade called? Where they... Oh, goodness. It was like a street party.
Is this the...
No, this is not the one in Florida.
Oh, okay.
They have My Side to Pie.
I didn't know they had that at...
Oh, it was so good. But it was actually a parade with stops as opposed to like the one Move It, Shake It, Dance and Play It is like a stop just in front in the hub.
Right.
This was a legit parade but had parade stops. And it was pretty much the same type of thing. Kids jump in the street and dance with the characters and stuff. But I loved it. I was one of so few people who loved it. Like there was a live singer with a mic on the floats. And
oh, that's cool.
It was a blast. And they played a song that was it was like, hey, come on and join the celebration, which I loved, and then found out it was like a Hannah Montana song, and then it made me want to die. But it ended with You Can't Stop the Beat from Hairspray.
Nice.
Which was awesome. So bring that back. Yeah. I'll be the only person excited about that. So that's Pixar Play at Disneyland.
Yeah.
But
the big one.
when can we do this again? This Friday. This Friday we can do it again.
Wait, really? Oh my gosh.
This Friday?
That's crazy.
Yes.
That's
the 13th of April.
Yeah.
I know, April's almost half over already.
Yeah.
Ugh, goodness. But yes, it's moving to Disney California Adventure, the Paint the Night Parade, which premiered for Disneyland's 60th anniversary over at Disneyland.
Yes.
Now, we're getting a new float.
Yeah.
The question is, are we losing floats?
Yes.
For sure.
Frozen.
Is it? Well, I know the height thing is an issue at Disney California Adventure because they have the lines on Hollywood Boulevard for the trolley.
Yeah.
So Frozen is definitely gone, or is this just a theory?
That's my theory, but I'm that seems like the likely.
That would be the one, which is a little surprising. Like, when does Disney cut Frozen from anything? But that I had heard rumors about Mac possibly going away, which I sincerely hope is not true. I don't know how tall he is, but I'd be bummed if Mac went away. Like, honestly, I'd be like, let me just come in with some wire clippers for you real quick.
Yeah.
Because Mac's like epic.
Yeah, he's a great float.
But as we said, a new float.
Yeah.
Featured around.
Yeah. The Incredibles.
The Incredibles.
Yeah.
With, like, the entire family.
Yes.
According to the renderings. I don't think they've released photos of the actual float, just renderings. But the entire family is there, as well as Frozone. And, I mean, Paint the Night's coming back. That's enough for me. You could do nothing different. And I'd be like, win.
Yes.
And as we said, it's coming to Disney California Adventure. Where would you like to? Where's your prime DCA parade spot?
I really don't have one because I've never like stopped and watched all of Pixar Play Parade. I've only just.
You've never watched the whole thing?
I mean, I've seen all of it because it's not a long parade, and I've walked by all the segments, but I've never sat down and watched a parade at DCA.
You know what I just realized? Part of Pixar Play Parade over at Disney California Adventure, when the Finding Nemo stuff would go by, bubbles would go off.
Yeah.
I wonder if they put in the bubble machines at Disneyland. Because I don't think I've ever seen bubble machines used at Disneyland. I've seen the snow machines up there.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder. My guess is it's probably just going to be cut, honestly. But
yeah,
I wonder.
That would be nice.
That'll be interesting to find out.
I like bubbles.
I love bubbles. I actually really do. It's like the one thing where I was like, I wish more kids bought those bubble ones.
I was just going to say, most things that the kids do in the park are like, can be a little annoying.
Like strollers.
Yeah. But a kid with the bubble wand, like, I can't be mad at that.
Harmless. I love it.
Yeah, it's great.
Big fan. So I'll be curious to see that. Okay, I'm so excited for Paint the Night.
Yeah.
They better not change anything drastically that, like, bothers me.
I was going to say I'm interested to see, because there was a few things that by the end of the run had gone away.
Well, how long did those giant puppets at the beginning? Remember the Lumiere Tigger genie puppets?
And by like near the end, they had like they brought back like one or two. But they never like those went away.
Yeah,
it was It was Genie and Tigger and
Lumiere.
Oh, and Lumiere. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and those were great.
Yeah, those were like toward the beginning of the parade, right? I think right after the Tinkerbell drum float.
Yeah,
and those didn't last long. I feel like That's a bummer.
A decent amount of time, and then there was
and then they were like infrequent.
Yes,
I think it was like the first. If they had like a minimal staff, if somebody called out sick or something, I feel like that was the first thing to get cut.
Probably.
And also, didn't like Genie collapse once during the parade?
I never saw that.
I don't know if I saw it or just heard it, or even if I just made this up. But I feel like I had heard one of them just kind of like fell over.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And also Rapunzel's hair. I want to see if they do anything.
Well, it lit up before.
It used to. They
and then
stopped doing it. Yeah.
Huh.
So we'll see.
I'm sure all that stuff's been fixed.
Yeah.
Listen, I was completely convinced that Paint the Night was bye-bye for Disneyland Resort.
Yes, I know.
I really thought it was going to Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
So I'm just happy.
Yeah, it's back.
I'm so happy it's back. It's fantastic. And of course, with parades, we've got to have
dining packages.
Parade dining packages, that's right. And there are quite a few of them for both of these parades. Now, what you do is you receive vouchers with these, and you get special viewing locations for them. One of the options is the Wine Country Trattoria.
Oh.
Have you eaten there?
Yeah.
That's right near, like, heading toward Paradise Pier, right?
It's across
I'm
from-
sorry, excuse me, Pixar Pier.
It's across from Boudin and the entrance to Cars Land. It's in that.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
actually, you know where the Blue Sky Cellar is.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
that. Okay.
It's that area.
Okay,
yeah.
so they have a dining plan, which for lunch it starts at $38. For dinner it starts at $49. You're getting a 3-course meal, and it features flavors of California and the Mediterranean.
Oh.
So, I mean, that's kind of your best option if you're just looking. I mean, how many times have you done these just for the Fast Pass? I'm never, like, excited about...
Oh, I don't know if I've ever done
Have you never
that.
done a meal thing?
No.
Then, of course, the Carthay Circle restaurant has a dinner option for $99.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, of course.
Wait. What's included though?
It's a 4-course meal
Eh.
and seats for Paint the Night.
Oh, where do
Yeah.
you watch it from?
I don't know. They didn't get specific, at least not from what I saw, of where the locations would be.
You know, what would be great.
My guess is probably near the Carthay.
They have the balconies
Ooh.
on the Carthay and like
Ooh.
looking down on it.
That would be nice.
That'd be really
Although I doubt all the people that got the vouchers would fit up there.
Right.
But so the Wine Country Trattoria is a standing location, I believe, and then Carthay is seated. And then there's the Sonoma Terrace Parade reception. This is interesting because this is like you actually go there and watch the parade from there.
Oh.
Yeah. And this is $79 per person. This is reserved seating as well
Nice.
at the Sonoma Terrace. Desserts and small bites, no full meal, but wine, beer, and non-alcoholic drinks. So you have to drink a lot.
Included?
Yeah, for $79.
Oh, that's
though.
pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah, that's a good deal.
Okay, well, there you go. That's the one Aaron will
I mean,
get.
Disney's charging, they charge $8 to $9 a beer anyway.
Okay,
so.
well, then drink a lot of beer and
Yeah.
you'll get your money's worth.
Yeah.
And now I'm not Sonoma Terrace Parade reception, so this is just a little bit further down, closer to the Little Mermaid.
Right.
And so you're watching from up there. I don't know if that's a great place to watch the parade from.
I think it would be.
I don't know.
Yeah, depending on how close they put you to the railing.
Yeah.
If they just did the outside railing, or maybe like 2 or 3 rows, that'd be really good seating. Because you're already elevated up there.
Yeah. Once again, though, seated.
Yes.
Seated. So that,
Always
like,
a big difference.
it's kind of a nice thing. And of course, we can't leave Pixar Play Parade without a dining plan. So dine at Plaza Inn with a picnic-inspired meal. This was $39.99. This, of course, is for the Pixar Play Parade. Have you ever done the picnic-inspired meals that they've done?
No.
Okay. I got this with World of Color.
Is it like a bag of chips and a sandwich?
It was among the worst stuff I'd ever eaten at Disneyland. Now, it may have gotten better. I don't know.
Yeah.
But, like, back with World of Color, I think it was like $25 or $30. And it was just that the days were like... Remember, like, World of Color had 6 sections or something?
Yes.
Like, and it was insanity trying to get a seat to see that show. So I was like, I'm just getting a thing. It was terrible. Like, to the point that I don't even think I ate most of it. It was like a fried chicken thing, and it just was not a good picnic.
Well, that's a bummer.
meal. Yeah. So I'm just going to say, if you're going to go to the Plaza Inn for that, be a little cautious and just, like, be paying $40 for the parade fast pass.
Was yours at Pleasant?
No, mine was because this was over at DCA.
yeah.
So it was at, it was just some like pickup. It might have been like the Terrace or something, the Sonoma Terrace. It was just like a pickup location.
I feel like if you're getting something from Pleasant, it might be a little bit better.
I don't think I've ever eaten at Plaza Inn.
Really?
Yeah, I know. I got to do the character meal there.
That's delicious.
Yeah. And of course, after parades, the thing that I don't know what I'm more excited about, the new fireworks or Paint the Night returning. I guess I should say the new fireworks.
Yeah.
Because they're new.
And it's a big spectacle show. It's going to be pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's called Together Forever, a Pixar nighttime spectacular. I love it how they don't even call them fireworks shows anymore
Yes.
because so much of it is just other media.
Yeah.
But this, of course, will have the viewing locations of being near the castle, on Main Street, near Small World or Rivers of America. Now, I know that you know somebody who saw the press preview.
Yeah.
And where were they located? Castle? I
Castle,
assume?
yes.
Okay. I kind of feel like the place to be for this might be Main Street.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be as as immersive as Disneyland Forever.
Yeah. So
as far as you're getting different animations if you're on Main Street, and if you're on Main Street, you probably have a good viewing location of the castle as well.
Yeah.
But apparently the projections on the castle are pretty amazing as well.
Yeah. So there's, of course, the benefit of the castle is seeing the flying characters.
Right.
We don't have Tinkerbell for this because, of course, she's not a Pixar character, but we do have
Buzz Lightyear.
To infinity and beyond. That's right. We got Buzz Lightyear for the first time ever.
Yeah.
So that's kind of exciting. I'm going to assume it's, a costume character and not like a prop of sorts, because that would be weird. But yeah, Buzz Lightyear flying is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And we're getting the flying house from Up.
Yes, that one I'm especially excited to see.
Yeah, that one I'm really curious to see. And this is probably going to be a fireworks show making you cry.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's gonna be the goal of this fireworks spectacular. Is just let's see if we can make them cry. Do you have a favorite spot to watch from?
I like to watch from the Hub if I can, or Main Street. Yeah,
the thing I like about Main Street is, depending on the night, you can just show up and do it.
Yeah.
You don't have, I feel like the castle's so small, you're just gonna wait for a long time. Actually, was it with you? We were waiting for I think the Disneyland Forever fireworks and Main Street Electrical passed by.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Was that with you?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. And that was like trying to avoid that parade at that point. You're like, oh, there it is. That parade has gotten in my way so many times, I can't even tell you. I'm just trying to get to a ride. I can't cross. Main Street Electrical's happening. Don't have to worry about that anymore. At least not for a while. Although I will tell you, I was at Disneyland recently, and you know what I wanted, and it was bummed that I couldn't get?
Was it from the bakery?
Yeah.
The PB&J
Yes.
eclair? Yeah.
The peanut butter and jelly eclair. I went and just perchance, I was like, by any chance, I know it was a Main Street Electrical Parade thing, but I'm like, do you possibly have peanut butter and jelly eclairs? And they're like, no. It's like, darn it. That was the best thing about the Main Street Electrical Parade. It was so good. They need to make a Main Street Electrical Parade float in the shape of a peanut butter and jelly eclair.
Ooh, well, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the browns and the purples in the middle of an eclair. It'd be delicious.
Sounds beautiful.
They should sell those year round. We need paint the night peanut butter and jelly eclairs.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe that'll be a thing, although that's not on our list of foods, which we'll later get to.
Yes.
Of course, there's tons of Pixar stuff in the parks. Disney is on such a Pixar, craziness right now. In the parks, it just seems like everywhere Pixar is blowing up. So, of course, for Pixar Fest, they will be highlighting, in Disneyland, we've got Buzz Lightyear's Astro Blasters. I'm terrible at that game.
Oh, yeah. I don't ever go on that.
Have you ever ridden it? Well, you just said you never go on it, but I'm sure you have.
No, I have gone on it, yeah.
Have you ever ridden it and not shot and just looked?
No.
I did it once.
Yeah.
And I highly suggest it. I know everybody likes to be competitive and play with their friends and stuff, but if you're an annual pass holder or go often, just ride it.
Yeah.
And take a look around. There's so much more in that attraction than you ever look at, because you're always just hunting down targets and shooting those. And then, of course, Disneyland also has the Finding Nemo Submarine Voyage.
Oh, yeah.
Which is a huge attraction, but not so popular, I guess. I don't know.
It usually has a decent weight.
Has a decent weight because it's such a disaster loading it, I feel like.
Yeah.
But it's definitely not one I go on every time.
No.
It's been a while for me, actually. Maybe I'll have to do it during Pixar Fest.
Yeah.
I'll have to have the full Pixar experience at Disneyland.
Okay.
And supposedly there are decorations and stuff around the park. I haven't noticed too many. Yeah, just in the Esplanade, I saw the banners up and stuff.
Yeah, I've seen the banners, but I don't know about at Disneyland.
Yeah.
What they're putting up.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it's almost here.
I know there's a big overlay coming to Disneyland.
For Red Rocket?
For Pizza Port.
Yeah, we'll get to that with the food.
Yeah.
But I'm actually kind of excited about that. But let's hop to DCA for a second. Now, something I'm actually excited about, which is a disaster at Epcot, but makes total sense as part of Pixar Fest, is the Pixar shorts.
Oh, yeah.
Are coming to the Sunset Showcase Theater. This makes total sense.
Yeah.
They'll be showing Lava, which is one of my favorites.
Okay.
Do you not like Lava?
No, not
A long,
really.
long time ago. One of the best. For the Birds, which I don't remember. Which one's For the Birds?
For the Birds
is that the
is
one on the phone line?
Yeah.
Okay. What was that before?
What do you mean?
What was that like a short before?
I don't.
That was like a long time ago.
It was one of the earlier ones. Yeah.
So yeah, that and of course others as well. I don't know how many they're going to be showing or how long you'd actually have to like, sit in there to watch the whole thing. But this does mean we're losing the Sunset Showcase Theater. So perhaps that's why. It's going to be in there for a while.
Yeah.
So I'm curious if that's why It's Tough to Be a Bug has been shut down already.
I don't know.
Because they're probably having Avengers previews and stuff. I would assume.
Oh, possibly. Yeah.
That's my guess there.
Yeah.
Over at the Paradise Garden Grill in Disney California Adventure, we're going to get some Pixar-themed musical troops, some character meet and greets, crafts and activities, and, of course, over in that area is Toy Story Midway Mania, which, by the way, lines aren't terrible for that these days because there's nothing over there, and it's like a construction zone.
I think most people think it's just closed.
Yeah. In fact, I've seen a sign out by Mermaid that's like, Toy Story Midway Mania is open. And so, yeah, the lines are much shorter than they normally are. So that might be worth checking out. I rarely do that one just because of lines. Yeah. And I got to be honest, it's not my favorite.
No.
People love it. It's not my favorite.
It's fun, but not the best.
I think I would honestly say I prefer Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters.
Yeah.
Just because it's like real.
It's not physical, yeah. It's not all screens.
Yeah. So there's that, and of course, DCA is full of Pixar stuff normally.
Oh, yeah.
We got Cars Land there.
Yeah.
A Bug's Land.
Not for long.
No, I actually recently just did the bumper cars there for the first time ever. Because I was like, I gotta get this stuff. And so I think the only thing I have left is the Ladybug, like, basically the teacups in Bug's Land.
Oh, yes.
I've never done those, so I gotta do those.
Yeah.
I just looked at them and was like, oh, I feel like I'll vomit just looking at that.
Yeah.
I don't do teacups very well. But, yeah, so, I mean, you gotta enjoy Bug's Land while you can.
Have you done Flix Flyers?
I've done those several times. Yeah, so I've done which, of course, we'll still be able to do.
Yeah.
Once it opens at Pixar Pier as an inside-out theme.
Exactly.
So, yeah, what is it? Oh, I did Heimlich again recently because that's the one that, like, people are going to lose their minds when that closes.
Yeah.
People love that attraction.
I know.
And I don't understand why.
It's got a cult following.
I think people really like it when, like, scented attractions.
Yeah.
I think that's a huge part of it.
Yeah. Well, they'll be able to get their fix over in Pixar Pier.
What are we going to be smelling
The
there?
Incredicoaster says scents pumped in, yeah.
Oh, what kind of scents?
I think there's a cookie scent at some point.
Okay, because is chasing Jack is like...
Yes, I think the idea is like they're trying to get Jack under control or something like that.
And he's chasing a cookie.
And he's after a cookie, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. There's even like a restaurant or like a food booth that's Jack's Cookies.
Oh, I don't remember seeing that one.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope they're good cookies.
Oh,
because
sure,
they better be like warm and gooey right out of the oven
cookies.
Ooh, with peanut butter and jelly eclairs.
Yes. Yeah.
Done. I will be spending a lot of time at Pixar Pier. Fantastic. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still a little sad about Bug's Land. I know. I am a little.
Yeah.
For a couple reasons. First of all, I really like It's Tough to Be a Bug. If I were going to be completely honest, I would say I wish they were getting rid of a Bug's Land and keeping It's Tough to Be a Bug, which is how it originally was. So I would have been all for that. Obviously, the Marvel attractions are going to be incredible. Yeah. If they're not, then we got real problems. But it's also, I'm not going to lie, like going into Bug's Land makes me feel a little Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
I get that.
You know, I mean, couldn't they just put a giant Wayne Zelinsky head above you looking in with a giant magnifying
sounds
glass?
totally practical.
It'd be amazing. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids special event before Bug's Land closes.
Yes.
That's all I want.
Yeah.
Listen, I would pay like $200 for that. And it wouldn't be that crowded because it would be like me and like a few other nerds.
Yeah. I bet it would be
Do you think so?
Popular.
I'm amazed at how unpopular Honey, I Shrunk the Kids is. I'm amazed at how many people haven't seen it. If you're listening to this and haven't seen Honey, I Shrunk the Kids,
it's on Netflix or Hulu.
Is it currently?
It's on like one of the streaming services. Yeah,
it's a must.
Yeah,
that's all I'm gonna say. As if I haven't said that enough on this show. And then, of course, Pixar Pier, I guess, is technically part of Pixar Fest, although coming later.
Yeah.
As we mentioned, April 13th is the opening of Pixar Fest. Pixar Pier is set to open June 23rd. Of course, an unfinished Pixar Pier. I think it's going to be essentially the Incredicoaster at that point. Midway Mania will still be there, and then all the food stands will be up and running.
And the Ferris wheel is...
Is the Ferris wheel set to be ready then?
It's supposed to be open,
okay.
yeah.
So then we'll be waiting for the Inside Out stuff, which will be a while.
Yeah.
I think like 2019, they said for that.
The Jesse's Critter.
Oh, yeah.
The
carousel.
Yeah.
That was a weird situation because I feel like they had a different plan for... I don't understand why it took them so long to shut down King Triton's and start that renovation.
They haven't.
No, but that's my point. Like, I feel like, why... I mean, it's just a carousel.
The original... well, yeah, but I mean, especially with a carousel, you think about the fact that they have to custom do every single one of that's like a pretty big...
Yeah.
As far as physically producing the pieces that are going into that, and then there's a giant Jesse that's out front, and it's a lot of like props and a lot of...
I just realized something. Yeah. I had never ridden King Triton's carousel.
Really? I haven't either.
And I can't anymore. Like, it's closed now, right?
I don't know if it's going to reopen or not.
Oh, man.
It should be interesting to see with that area, because right now they have everything closed, so how are they going to... Are they going to keep things closed off? Or are they going to reopen
For Pixar Fest, you mean?
Yeah, because I know for Cove Bar and Ariel's Grotto, they closed it, but now they've reopened a portion of it. So maybe it'll be interesting to see if they do similar things around Pixar Pier.
They better at least decorate it really cool for Pixar Fest because like it's ugly. It's a construction zone right now. It is ugly. So I don't know. Incredicoaster I'm actually excited about, but June 23rd we still got a while to wait for that.
Yeah,
it's a little weird. I feel like Pixar Pier should have been, at least phase 1 should have been done for Pixar Fest.
Probably.
I don't know. Maybe it's just a long marketing tool to the opening of
Probably. I think so, yeah.
It's interesting. Now, something that is happening with Pixar Fest that is a little unique, at least I haven't really heard of this happening with any of their celebrations, is the hotel package.
Oh.
Have you seen this at all?
I took a look, yeah.
Yeah, so essentially you can get a hotel package and Pixar out your room. And this will include a door banner, a themed blanket on the bed, some balloons, and a keepsake print. This also includes reserved viewing for Paint the Night.
Nice.
So if you don't want to do one of the dinner packages, just get a hotel package.
Yeah.
And this is available at the Disneyland Hotel as well as the Grand Californian. And you have to be staying for at least 2 nights in order to be able to purchase this package. I didn't say on the website how much this cost, and I didn't call. So that means probably expensive is my guess. But I think it's a cute little thing. Like, kids probably love that stuff.
They do it for the holidays.
Yeah, you can do like Christmas stuff like that. But
yeah.
I don't ever remember like a 60th one or anything like that for the hotel.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
So, yeah, it's definitely a holiday thing I've seen. I was at Walt Disney World, and I usually go around Halloween time, and I saw like people's rooms decked out with Halloween decorations, but they kind of look like these were people that like brought them from home.
Oh.
It's like they were going to be their Halloween night.
Interesting.
So they decorated their like room window. I was like, how long are you staying? Like, is this your apartment now? It was like really decked out.
Interesting.
And it was more than one person. So it was weird.
It might have been a package.
Maybe.
Because they have like
but it wasn't
a lot
like,
of different...
But it wasn't like Disneyfied. It wasn't like Mickey. It was just like generic Halloween stuff. Which
it's
I know.
weird.
I thought it was weird too, but I guess... Like, listen, if I was a kid and my parents were like, hey, we're going to Walt Disney World for Halloween, I'd be like, yes, awesome. Oh my God, I'm missing Halloween. Like, my traditions are there. So maybe people are just like, we'll just
You don't think going to Mickey's Halloween party would be like the...
Of course, that's
equivalent?
better.
Yeah.
But I'd probably be like, I kind of want to decorate my house, especially me as a kid. Oh my God, I was all about decorating the house for the holidays, especially Halloween. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just that mentality. We'll just bring it with us.
Yeah.
I spent other than Halloween in my adult years, as a kid, I spent one holiday in Florida, and it was Thanksgiving.
Nice.
And it was amazing. It was Thanksgiving of 1989, because I remember Disney MGM Studios had just opened. But it was weird, because I'm like, this is normally like family. And of course, my immediate family was with me, but like everybody else was still in Massachusetts.
Right.
So it's slightly strange spending like holidays in a theme park.
Oh, yeah, I get that.
But I think, actually, you're kind of a local, right?
Yeah.
So did you ever do that? I know people out here in SoCal will spend like Christmas Day in Disneyland is their tradition.
Yeah. No, I don't think we ever went on the actual holiday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Mickey's Halloween party. Mickey's Not So Scary. I already have my ticket. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Well.
That's stupid. I'm so angry that they started selling them already. Ugh, stupid. Anyway, food is something you love in the parks. And that, of course, is a big part of Pixar Fest.
Oh yeah, it's the main part of it.
Food and merch is, always a big thing, makes them a lot of money. Let's go through these. I gotta be honest, I don't get all of these references as to like why it is a specifically themed Pixar food.
A lot of them I think are just very loosely tied in.
Very loosely. So for Up, we have a fried bologna sandwich at the Carnation Cafe.
Yeah. But it's like a TV dinner.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's like I don't know if they're doing the trays.
That just made my heart sad a little.
But it's like a TV dinner.
But did he eat? No, that's the pork chop.
Oh,
pork chop TV dinner. That's also the Carnation Cafe. They have a fried bologna sandwich. Is that a thing?
Maybe.
Or a fried bologna sandwich kind of sounds like a Monte Cristo, right? Because that's ham.
No, because I think the bologna is fried. I don't think the sandwich itself is fried.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then wait a sec. An Up merit badge eclair at the Jolly Holiday Bakery Cafe. I wonder if the Up merit badge eclair has peanut butter and jelly inside.
I don't know.
Oh.
Does it not say?
No, it just says the Up merit badge eclair. Oh. But once again, I guess the merit badge thing, there's the tie-in. Yeah. So they're going to have little chocolates on top that looks like merit badges, is my guess. And then a Nutella pastry with chocolate Frederickson house and balloons at the Cappuccino Cart, Disneyland Park. I don't even know what that means.
Chocolate Frederickson house.
What is that?
That's the Up house.
Oh.
It's Carl Frederickson's house.
The house and balloons.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So there's probably a little chocolate decoration on top.
All right.
Yeah.
That works. What of those would you... I don't know if any... Well, the eclair. That's what I'd go for.
The fried bologna sounds pretty good, so...
I don't like bologna.
No?
Grosses me out.
Oh, okay. Lunch meats.
Lunch meats.
Lunch meats. I feel like that the Toy Story foods are a little bit more on point.
On point?
Guess.
Okay, so we got the root beer float served in a souvenir Woody's boot.
That's cool.
You're eating out of a boot. It's a little gross.
You're drinking out of a boot.
Even worse. Like, isn't that's punishment for people, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
But that's at the Golden Horseshoe. I get the theming makes sense. I get it. It's fine.
I like the boot is cool. Like it's like a porcelain.
It's a souvenir thing.
Yeah.
And then the berry funnel cake, which is a house-made funnel cake. Okay, you had made funnel cake. Topped with blueberries, strawberries, chocolate cookie crumbles, creme anglaise, white chocolate, and gold-dusted whipped cream at the Stage Door Cafe.
Oh, God.
It's actually a little bit too much for me.
Yeah, it is a little too much.
Get rid of the fruit and we're good.
I mean, funnel cake is already pretty rich, so you don't need that much.
Funnel cake's really good.
Yeah, it is good.
Strawberry churro, of course.
Oh my God, Pixar Fest it might as well be called Churro Fest.
Okay, but wait a second. Why?
There's like 3 different churros.
What does a strawberry churro have anything to do with Toy Story?
I don't. Because of Lotso.
Lotso Huggenbear.
Yeah, because he's strawberry scented. So.
Oh.
Well, I like the next one even better. The next churro.
Oh, the cocoa churro.
Cocoa churro.
Okay.
For cocoa.
Why this happened. This is because people were so angry that they made the churro stand in Pixar Pier not Coco themed. They made it Spanish Buzz Lightyear themed.
Yeah.
And people on social media were livid. This is injustice. Like, people were angry about that. So, like, fine, you want your Coco churro? Pixar Fest. Here you go.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you'll get those all over the parks. The Coco churro, chocolate and vanilla bean dust and salted cinnamon sugar served with a spiced Mexican chocolate dipping sauce. Not gonna lie, I'm not a churro guy, but that sounds pretty darn good.
It does sound really good, yeah.
Are you one of those, like, churro people?
You know, I've had some have been really good. There was a really good s'mores churro that I liked that came with like a chocolate marshmallow dipping sauce. But for the most part, I don't get the churro.
The churro craze, I don't get it. Yeah. I was at a special event. It was a Disney Vacation Club member event at Disneyland Park where like they shut down the park early and it was like open just to DVC members and they gave us free food. Like ice cream was free, churros were free, all the drinks were free, like, and you could get as much as you wanted. And it was funny because like the lines for the churros were insane. And so I was like, I am so good with a cookie, the ice cream cookie sandwich. Like that's where I'm going. But by the end of the night, I was kind of like, oh, I've eaten everything. I've had the popcorn, I've had the ice cream, I've had the drinks, I've had everything except a churro. And this woman comes walking by with like 6 churros in her hands. She's like, you want one? Here you go. So she gave me a churro. I was like, amazing. I probably shouldn't eat food from a stranger, but we're at Disneyland, so I'm going to trust this.
Yeah, that's the right approach.
That's an okay thing, right? And yeah, I don't know. I'm just not a churro. I would never pay for a churro.
No.
I'll eat them for free. But
that's the trend right now. Because right now they have rose gold churros.
okay, can we just rose gold it a minute? Calm it down, folks.
Yeah. Well, no, we're already moving on to millennial pink.
I know, I saw that. And first of all, is that a real color, or did millennial pink is the name of an actual color?
Yeah.
You know what we need to come out with? Somebody probably has done this on Etsy already. just paint colors named after Disney Parks churros. So we have the rose gold churro paint chip and the millennial pink.
Yeah,
like that's a little.
Well,
crazy.
I think millennial pink is a paint color. So.
Is it really?
Or it might be a Pantone color. It's like an official. It's like an official color.
Oh my goodness. You know what paint swatches I loved as a kid? I painted stuff. Nickelodeon.
Oh, yeah.
Nickelodeon had some great paint at like Lowe's and Home Depot and stuff.
Yeah, they did.
I definitely painted a dresser in Nickelodeon orange and turquoise.
Oh.
It actually still exists.
That sounds pretty cool, actually, yeah.
My mom kept it, and it's like a beach house now.
I think you need to post a photo of it.
Okay, next time I'm in New Hampshire, I'll post that photo.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh, more food. Monsters, Inc.
Yeah.
Mike Wazowski bread.
Oh, anytime they do the shaped breads.
Okay, I'm such a sucker for sourdough.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
It's ridiculous. I have honestly only one time, but I've thought about it many more than one times. Just bought in the Mickey sourdough, which is like super reasonably priced, like $7 or something.
But
still,
bread.
It's a giant loaf of sourdough bread.
It is. Yeah.
That, like, you can snack on all day. Now, your body isn't going to like you very much, but it's so delicious.
Yeah.
I mean, just walking by that place. Forget the scents that they pump out of Main Street USA. It's the scents that they pump out of the sourdough place.
It's the bread.
At DCA. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we're going to get Mike Wazowski's, which totally makes sense, of course.
Did you ever do the group bread?
Oh, group? No, I never did.
No?
And those were smaller than...
They were smaller, yeah.
So, you know what? If I'm going to get some sourdough bread, it's going to be a large Mickey.
Have you seen the Mater?
I have seen the Mater
Those
breads.
I think those might even be bigger than the Mickeys.
Yeah, it gets a little nuts. But the Sully Premium Popcorn Bucket, they also have... What's the other bucket I keep seeing? Oh, the little aliens.
Oh, yeah.
People go crazy over popcorn buckets.
And I think I don't know about the aliens, but the Sully one is one that was in Tokyo.
Oh, okay.
Or it's like the same design as one that's been featured overseas.
I just think it's funny because none of them look like buckets. Like it's just
and they're like the most impractical bucket.
Totally.
Yeah.
To the point that like I think they don't even put popcorn in them. Like they have a back so you can, but I think they normally just like, or maybe a lot of people order it this way. They're like, yeah, put the popcorn separately, and they'll put it in like a container.
Or even if they put it in the bucket, they'll usually put it in the paper.
Okay.
They'll put it in the like cardboard carton first, and then put it in the bucket. It's like, well,
so crazy.
That was pointless.
And of course, the Mike Wazowski Sipper will be at Disney California Adventure Park with the quick service restaurants. And the big thing that you were talking about a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
We're getting a Pizza Planet, but for some reason they're calling it Alien Pizza Planet.
Oh, yeah. Taking
over Red Rocket's Pizza Port over in Tomorrowland at Disneyland. Now, this is supposedly temporary. Heard that before Red Rose Tavern.
Yeah.
Which I'm so happy is still around.
Yes.
Like, that's kind of a go-to for me now.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the Beast Burger.
The food is good,
The Beast Burger is delicious, and it comes with the pommes frites, which are really good. And the what's that thing? The poutine is really good.
The poutine. Oh, yeah.
Oh, like the meat fry gravy thingy. Oh, it's so good. I'm all about...
You can't see it right now, but Jeff's like fondling the air.
It's true. I'm fondling my fries.
His imaginary poutine.
French fries will be the death of me. Oh my goodness. But, you know, I love the food at Red Rose Tavern. And I'm really hoping that we get like an upgrade like that with the Alien Pizza Planet.
Yeah.
I don't think we will, because I was in Red Rockets a few nights ago.
Yeah.
And like they hadn't done any, like it's not shutting down for any period of time.
I mean, Red Rose Tavern was pretty.
Was it super quick?
It was like an overnight or like a couple nights. It was a pretty like quick.
Okay,
overlay.
well then maybe they ran it through Sunday. Maybe like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday they're doing it. I don't know. I haven't been in the park this week, but
it's going to be weird though because they're bringing back Hyperspace Mountain.
Yes,
and so like now we're just like having franchise vomit over in that corner. So
I mean, have you been to a Disney park lately?
But it just makes me sad for Tomorrowland because Tomorrowland is just becoming this like.
I feel like it's been there for a while.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just it's turning into this like. I don't know. There's nothing Tomorrowlandy about it.
No,
anymore.
There's not. And yes, I would say that that's on point. Now, they are having some specialty foods. They did say a specialty of the home planet of the aliens is pepperonia, which is a special pepperoni pizza topped with green peppers and mushrooms. No, thank you.
Well, that sounds like a regular pizza.
I don't do mushrooms. I don't like mushrooms. And they'll also be cooking up okay, now this is interesting. A cheeseburger pizza with ketchup, yellow mustard, and pizza sauce on a sesame seed crust and topped with cheese, caramelized onions, diced tomatoes, slider patties, and a house-made burger sauce and pickles. No, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't do mustard. I don't do pickles.
Yeah, and I've had cheeseburger pizzas before, and they're nothing.
Artificially flavored pizza stuff is gross to me. You ever like, pizza Doritos or pizza whenever something is artificially flavored as pizza, and I never rocks my world.
But that's not what this is, though.
No. This is
just like
pizza burger. Yeah, I just don't like. It seems a little bit out of place.
Yeah.
I don't know. I won't be trying that.
It's weird though because neither of these are like particularly crazy. I feel like they've had better options for other events.
You know what they should put there?
What?
Beast's Burger.
Yeah. They should just carry over the whole menu from Red Rose Tavern.
Let's do it. I think, were you the one telling me the food at what's the Tomorrowland place? The Star Wars food place?
The Terrace.
Is like really good now?
At night? They have like a late night menu. Yeah.
And it's like really good.
Yeah, it's really good.
I gotta try that out one of these
They have like
days.
chicken poppers and they have a bunch of good stuff.
Yeah, so that's cool.
Yeah.
But I hope the decor is like really cool. I hope
agree.
it's not just like a swap. Like, frankly, this is a no-brainer, and I would say 60% of people that are just in Disneyland probably think that place is a Pizza Planet already.
Maybe,
because correct me if I'm wrong. Is Pizza Planet in Toy Story not kind of designed after Red Rocket's Pizza Port? Like, it has the big.
It's got the rocket.
The rocket in front, like. Yeah. I don't know. When I see the two of them, like I know that they're separate, but they're very similar in my mind.
Similar. I don't know if they're supposed to be the same. If they were smart, they would bring in the old arcade games from the Tomorrowland arcade and put them in the restaurant.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how busy it gets, though. Because, I mean, do you remember the lines for Red... For a long time, I didn't do Red Rose Tavern, because I was like, there's no way I'm waiting that long for...
No, it wrapped around outside, and...
So I'm curious to see if that happens with the Alien Pizza Planet. Why do you think they called it Alien Pizza Planet?
I don't know.
I think it was them trying to tie in Tomorrowland with it. Like,
I guess? I don't know.
I want a special appearance by Sunny Eclipse.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
That would be pretty
That'd
impressive.
be pretty cool. Sunny Eclipse is kind of like the Mac the Knight of Tomorrowland.
He's a murderer?
No, remember Mac the Knight from McDonald's?
No.
You don't remember the big moon?
Mac the Knight?
Yeah, wasn't that his name?
I don't know.
Or Mac Tonight, maybe. But I think the big moon-shaped head guy used like in the 90s for the McDonald's commercials.
Yeah.
He's kind of like that for Tomorrowland.
I guess, yeah.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
He's like a mix of that and Alf.
He is very Alf-like.
That's my Alf.
Okay.
Willie!
Cats!
Yeah, right, cats.
Cats!
What was the cat's name? Lucky? Come here, Lucky! God, I was obsessed with Alf. I loved Alf. Anyway, so that's the Alien Pizza Planet. Also, they've wrapped the monorails at Disneyland Resort with Incredibles as well as Finding Nemo. So this is like a pretty big celebration.
Yeah.
They ran out of holidays. They ran out of anniversaries. It's like, what are we going to do? Well, we have Incredibles 2 coming out. Pixar Pixar Fest.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what they decided on. And I got to be honest, I'm kind of looking forward to it.
Me too.
Like, I'm actually going on a weekday. So it opens Friday. I'm actually going on Monday.
Nice.
Because I have family in town. And I'm excited that hopefully it won't be super crowded. The one thing I'm bummed about, though, is so Paint the Night is 8:45. So it's only, since it's a weeknight, I think on weekends it's twice a night, but on the weeknight I believe it's once a night.
Yeah.
So we got Paint the Night at 8:45, fireworks at 9:30. So it's kind of like, which end is the parade starting at? Because if it's starting at the pier, I don't think I'll be able to make the fireworks.
Yeah.
And I'll probably go with the safe bet and do Paint the Night because the chance of fireworks being canceled are so much greater. But I'm really hoping parade starts in Hollywood. I'll watch from Hollywood Boulevard or Carthay and then run over to Disneyland.
Yeah.
That's my plan.
Good luck.
I know. I hope so. Do you know when you're going to go check it out?
I think I'm going to go on Saturday.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Saturday's probably better than the Sunday, though, because it seems like the Saturdays are like the blackout dates for most people. So the crowds are actually much less than the Sundays. So
Well, and the following Sunday is Dapper Days. So
oh, goodness.
Yeah, that weekend's going to be crazy.
That's going to be cray-cray. Yeah. But I think that does it as far as the stuff I know about Pixar Fest. Is there anything I didn't mention that you're aware of?
I mean, besides the of course, we're going to get all the confectionery cases swapped out with new cake pops and the apples, and I always like going.
Is there a Mike Wazowski apple? There's got to be, right?
I don't know.
Anything round should be Mike Wazowski.
I don't know if there's a Mike Wazowski. I know that there is a I think they're going to bring back Nemo and Dory apples.
Oh, I remember the Dory ones. Yeah, I do remember Nemo, yeah.
They have the Pixar ball cake pops.
Did they not sell that ball in the parks?
No.
Why not?
I don't know.
That's kind of a no-brainer.
They might have it for Pixar.
They were giving them away at the expo, I remember, but you had to show up really early to get one.
And the lines were super long for that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why they've never sold the Pixar ball. That seems kind of crazy. Or a Luxo desk lamp for that matter.
Yeah. I assume they're going to have a ton of. Who knows what merchandise we'll see by the end of this thing.
There's some specialty merch. The stuff they've announced doesn't really excite me. It was like, baseball caps that say Pixar Fest on it. But nothing too exciting. But Pixar's taking pretty soon it's going to be called Pixar Land. Like, Pixar's taking over these theme parks.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. You always wonder what California Adventure is going to become.
Pixar Park. I actually remember hearing that many, many years ago.
Oh, really?
That it was going to, Pixar Park was the thing. I mean, obviously it's not because of the whole Marvel thing now. But if I were going to be honest, I'd kind of rather they go the whole Pixar. Because we got Cars Land. We've got Bugs Land. We've got Pixar Pier now. I mean, that's a huge portion of the park.
Yeah.
I don't know. But what would they do with Buena Vista Street? Oh, my goodness.
I don't want to lose.
I don't either.
Street.
It's the only thing that's keeping me keep it California Adventure.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to lose Buena Vista Street. It's such a great street. But I don't know. Anywho, that's all I got for Pixar Fest. Anything else you want to add?
I don't think so.
Okay. When can we do this again? Oh, I never want this to end. There we go. I forgot the word for a second. It's been too long.
About 11 a.m.
What?
p.m.
p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when the second parade always ran.
Oh, was it 11?
Yeah, 11.
The less crowded parade?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, guys, I think that means it's trivia time. All right, Aaron, do you want to hit me with a trivia question first, or shall I hit you?
I kind of want to do you because I'm worried you might have the same one.
Okay.
So
Well, why don't you ask
I'll get it out of the way.
Okay.
Okay, so Jeff.
Yes.
Yes,
Aaron.
Before Pixar did any full-length features, they did shorts.
Yes.
And commercials.
Yes.
Do you know what the first Pixar short was? And if you do, what year did it come out?
First short or commercial?
The first short.
Was it not Luxo Jr.?
No.
What year it came out? I'm going to guess 1990. Is that right?
Nope.
88.
No. It's earlier.
84.
Yes.
1984. Oh, Tin Toy, Toy Soldier,
No.
Toy. No, it's not that one.
Nope.
Do I know it?
It's maybe it's a bizarre short that was just done as like it's just like a screen test, and it was done by.
Oh, I feel like when you
Lasseter.
say it, I will have like seen pieces of it before.
Probably.
So, okay, here's what I don't know. Give me the name of it. Now I'm gonna see if I like. Is the name gonna give away exactly what it is?
Yeah. It's here's a hint. The name is the two characters that are featured in the short.
Ooh, I don't know.
It's. You want me to tell you?
Yeah.
Andre and Wally B.
I don't know who they are.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
What's the short about?
It's a weird short about this character Andre, and he's basically being chased by a bee. And,
Oh yes, I've seen this.
It's been
Yep.
a long time since I've seen it, but the characters are so simple and iconic.
Very simple.
Yeah.
Now, why don't we have? Oh my goodness! So, do you remember the Orange Stinger at DCA 1.0? I think it was called the Orange Stinger, or the swings. At DCA 1.0
Yeah.
was a giant orange, and they used to pump in the orange scent, but it attracted bees.
Oh.
And so they, initially they got rid of the scent, of course, but they could have themed that to Wally B.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh man. See, it's always meant to be Pixar Pier. It's just always meant to be.
Yeah. The
that-
bees gave it away.
Well, that is not my trivia question.
Oh, good.
I am curious. Do you know what Red Rocket's Pizza Port replaced? What was there previously in Tomorrowland?
Oh man.
The design of the current building is kind of a hint.
Was it a restaurant?
It was not a restaurant. It was an attraction.
Oh, it was an attraction.
Yep.
Oh, it was Flight to the Moon.
Nope.
Mission to Mars?
Mission to Mars, yeah. So
Right,
I think
no, 'cause they-
Flight to the Moon was the original, and then
Yes.
Mission to Mars replaced it, and then Red Rocket's Pizza Port replaced that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so the rocket's always been there. I mean, not that rocket, but an iconic rocket of sorts, I believe, has always been there.
I think that is the...
Is that the original?
I don't know if it's the original, but it is from one of the... It might be from the second attraction, from
Yeah.
Mission to Mars.
Yeah.
But that... is that where the attraction was?
Supposedly, that's what I read, is that
Interesting.
Red Rocket's Pizza Port took over the space that was once Mission to Mars.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder if that went over into Space Mountain at all. If that could... Before Space Mountain was.
Well, what's to the left of Interventions, or I still call it Interventions.
yeah.
How bad is that?
Carousel of Progress?
I mean, I'd rather call it that, but
Yeah.
the reality is, I just know Carousel of Progress as a Florida attraction.
Right.
I've never really known it as a Disneyland attraction. But yes, the spinning building that no longer spins.
Yeah.
I don't know if it bled over there, although that's been around for a long time too. I don't know.
Yeah.
It does feel like a kind of small space for an attraction, but who knows?
I think they should just rebuild those old attractions.
Dude, if they want to bring back Carousel of Progress, I would. That is where I would go moron Disney fan waiting like half a day in a line to see like
Half a day? I feel like I can imagine you doing
I'd sleep
like-
overnight.
Yeah, I can
I'd do-
imagine you sleeping overnight.
As long as I waited for the 60th anniversary or 24-hour day, I would wait for Carousel of Progress, especially a new Carousel of Progress.
yeah.
Oh my God! What if we got Carousel of Progress with Tom Hanks as father?
Wow.
Dude, that would be epic. He's like the everyman. And he's Walt.
That's true.
I want this. That's it. We're starting a petition. Tom Hanks is the new father in Carousel of Progress. Anyway, we've gone way off the deep end here. I'm very excited for Pixar Fest. Thanks for coming on the show to talk about it.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
What's the thing you're most excited for? It's the food, isn't it?
Oh no, I'd probably paint the night.
Yeah, paint the night.
I'm excited for the fireworks though too, because it'll be nice to get a new nighttime spectacular.
And I'll have to see it from all 4 locations. Like,
Rivers of America is usually like,
yeah, but I mean,
Okay.
if you're gonna do it, you got to do it. You got to do it.
yeah.
You know, it's so sad. I was walking by Fantasmic as it was going the other night.
And you didn't
I was like,
stop.
I don't even care.
Wow.
How sad is that?
That's very
It
sad.
breaks my heart.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, like I was gonna go to Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm like, oh, Fantasmic's happening. Let's get out of here. It's like going on a Jungle Cruise.
Wow.
I know. That's. It's sad for me.
What have you done to Jeff?
I know,
Disney?
they've broken me. I'm broken. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this week. Aaron, thanks for joining.
Thanks for having me.
And before we get going, I just want to remind all of you, make sure you check out our Patreon page to help support Disney Coast to Coast, as well as get some pretty cool rewards for yourself. Head over to patreon.com/DCTC to check those out. Of course, all of our social media can be found over at DisneyCoastToCoast.com. And don't forget, every single day on Instagram, we play the Daily Disney Decision. If you have not been part of the Daily Disney Decision, I don't know what you're waiting for. Have a magical day, everybody. Bye.
Thanks for watching Disney Coast to Coast. Have a magical day.
Disney Coast to Coast is produced and hosted by Jeff DePaoli. Learn more about the podcast and become a supporter at DisneyCoastToCoast.com.